big fight of the year in 2013, for absolute sure. You've got John Jones, light heavyweight champion, Chael Sonnen moving up from being the number one middleweight contender. Now, there's a lot of history behind this fight. A lot of you guys will know. It's absolutely crazy. Basically, John Jones was supposed to fight Dan Henderson in the summer, in September even, September 2012. And then Dan Henderson pulled out because he was injured 8 days before the fight. So Dana White went round and called all the light heavyweight contenders like Lyoto Machida, Shogun, all those sort of guys. They all said, nah, don't want it. So what happened was he then called Chael Sonnen. Chael said, hell yeah, I'll fight him, I'll take the fight, which is massively brave from Chael Sonnen. And then John Jones was asked, we've got Chael Sonnen to fight you, and he said no, which meant for the first time ever they had to cancel an event, which was really pissed off about. And you've seen all those things with like Dana White and all the things going between them saying, I fucking hate this, I fucking hate that sort of thing. Which was great. Then everyone was like, John Jones, why are you afraid to fight some guy who can't win the middleweight title? He's going up a weight. You're still afraid to fight him? And he said, no, I'm not afraid, I'll prove it, I'll fight him. Of course, in the meantime, he fought Vitor Belfort. He said he would fight him after a month, and he beat him, but Vitor got him in a vicious armbar, which nearly broke his arm, injured it, which meant John Jones was out for a while. So John Jones couldn't fight until about April this year, after that September fight. And he hasn't. So what happened instead is these guys are the coaches on The Ultimate Fighter later season. Now, Ultimate Fighter has been moved up massively in sort of TV importance. It's been put on a Tuesday night, which obviously brings in much higher viewings. People are in on Tuesdays. It's a huge one. They've never had such high-profile coaches on The Ultimate Fighter, possibly Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz, but even when they were, neither were champion when they were in The Ultimate Fighter, so you can't really equate that. So these guys currently on The Ultimate Fighter, loving the season. If you guys aren't watching it, you have to check it out. Take a look at some of my fight reviews from the season of The Ultimate Fighter. But at UFC 159, Chael Sonnen will fight John Jones. Now, Chael Sonnen said he's always found it really hard to make 185. He's brought on someone like Mike Dolce. I don't know, you know, he's a sort of MMA nutritionist, quite famous in his field, brilliant guy, to help him sort of make weight and things like that. So he is naturally a bigger guy. How he's going to do in this fight, I don't know. Obviously, Chael Sonnen's done to Anderson Silva what no one else has ever done before and beaten him up for 25 minutes. Obviously, he didn't quite win that fight, which is crazy. But yeah, he had that. And that was because Anderson Silva, if he has one weakness area, it's probably his wrestling. And Chael Sonnen is an amazing wrestler. Now, John Jones, on the other hand, came via wrestling. That's his sort of staple, that's his background, that's his number one skill. Obviously now it's probably striking, he's probably even better in the striking department than he is in wrestling, but he has that. Now if Chael Sonnen cannot take John Jones down, this is going to be a very, very one-sided and very brutal fight. There's no way Chael Sonnen can win if he can't take him down. If he can take him down, however, because he does have an incredibly good double, then John Jones is in a bit of a sort of... he's in a bit of trouble because Chael Sonnen is brilliant at maintaining position on top form. But I don't think he'll be able to take him down. And if I think he does, John Jones will be too good. He'll get back up from it. We know Chael Sonnen hasn't got the sort of power to knock him out. Again, neither John Jones has to knock him out. Both guys are kind of tough. But I see Chael Sonnen losing this fight. But he is a tough guy. I see him losing by decision. I don't think John Jones is going to be able to finish him. I believe in the heart of Chael Sonnen. I'm not 100% sure about that. Most guys are completely writing off Chael Sonnen. I'm not going to do that. I think he's too good to be written up. I think John Bones Jones even, is going to be too good for him. But he's not going to completely wipe the slate clean with him. He's not going to completely dominate him. Much the same way as Vitor Belfort. Everyone thought he was just going to blast through him, and it didn't happen. So we'll have to wait and see what Chael Sonnen looks like at 205. I'm expecting him obviously to be bigger. How big, whether it's going to slow him down or make him less athletic, we don't know. Obviously, he's got a huge height and reach disadvantage, so he has to take the fight to the ground. John Jones admitted his jiu-jitsu is not his strongest area, so I don't think he'll be submitting Chael Sonnen, even though he has a weakness in that area. But John Jones might just be too big and strong for him. He might flip him quite easily, stand up, and then he's in a whole world of trouble. But yeah, absolutely cannot wait. I reckon this is the fight of the year, unless of course later on in the year they announce a super fight like GSP Anderson Silva, something like that. But otherwise, I think this is the fight of the year. This is what people want to see more than anything else, especially after the Ultimate Fighter. Cannot wait. This has been MMA, bringing you another fight prediction. Please remember to like and subscribe, and keep your eye out for more videos because they'll be on the way. Okay, see you later, guys.